Hi yogis, building upon the experiment that we did with the plasma globe and looking at our body as not just this corporal flesh, but in terms of atoms, electrons, and neurons. Our body is not a passive thing that just moves throughout our life. It is almost an archive of each kind of emotional expression, mental memory, and spiritual song that we've ever experienced. Therefore, any kind of disturbance in one of those realms or layers will affect the other layer as well. So I'm going to be explaining the koshas, the sheaths of the body, and how it relates to the deep healing that we experience through the process of Yoga Nidra. The first body that we're going to be talking about, the most dense, compressed one, is the physical body. This is the Annamaya kosha. And how we get into your energy through this is through movement, which is kinetic energy in the body, and also through food. That's the energy, the prana that we take in as well. In Yoga Nidra, the first step of the process of Yoga Nidra is to relax this into a deep state of relaxation. Once that body is relaxed, it's a lot more receptive to almost the type of hypnotic state that comes in through the words of the Yoga Nidra. The next layer that we experience is the pranayama kosha. This is the breath layer. We take in chi through the lungs all day long, and our lungs are the most vulnerable and susceptible to the world around us. So practicing nonviolence with each and every breath, being conscious of the breath, and noticing how when we move into that state of relaxation of the breath, we can create that transformation on the physical body, emotional transmutation, and mental ascension. I think of as above, so below, as below, so above. We can work on the physical transformation to lead to mental, emotional transmutation and mental ascension, or using the mind over the matter, mental ascension, emotional transmutation, and physical transformation. They're all one. There is no separateness. So when you work on one layer, you're going to work on the other layer. The next is the emotional body, the manomaya kosha. And this is where most of the disease in the body starts to originate, and it will appear last in the physical body as well. So working and resolving this kind of the disturbances in this realm, the sheath, this layer of the body, will help to create overall wellness in the body. In Yoga Nidra, we work through a state of experiencing different emotional states without being absorbed in the states. So it's a place to be safe and experiencing opposites. So in the process of Yoga Nidra, you might call to mind in the body feeling the experience of pain, and then its opposite, which would be pleasure. And this allows us to move into that awareness without being consumed with the emotion itself. The next is the Vijnanayamana kosha, which is the intellect body, that deep wisdom body, that knowing, that intellect, that intuition. And in Yoga Nidra, we work through a process of visualization to help to heal this layer or this kosha. If you've had any type of, what I want to call intellectual abuse or intuitive abuse, in which you were thought to question your own insights, intuition, and intellect through other individuals or institutions, gaslighting even as well, there's some abuse on that layer of the body. And when I say body, I mean kosha body. And the last one is the Andhyamaya kosha, the bliss body. After Yoga Nidra, you experience this state of bliss as all of these layers, these sheaths, are merged into one, and you're able to experience that deep healing, using the conscious mind to relax the body, allowing us to penetrate into the subconscious, and then moving into that super conscious, knowing that our body is not just this corporal flesh that we experience, but it's expanding outward, and we can create healing in each of these layers, affecting the other layers of the body. All right, I hope that helps to explain a little bit of the process of Yoga Nidra. I myself have been experiencing some very deep healing and kind of reprogramming my subconscious to some very deep emotional and intellectual woundings and traumas I've experienced as well. I lead Yoga Nidra every Friday night at 7:30, and I also have recordings available, so let me know. Love you guys. You are limitless. Namaste.